DDAmanda is the #1 stock screener and scanner. This is how we're finding these winners early, guys. Simple to use by total beginners. Got advanced features for professional traders. Great support, 1 hour free one-on-one training, and check out these testimonials. I mean, they're off the hook. Guys love this program, and they're making a ton of money.
Need this to go in freely. Spin it. Let's see what happens. Shit. That's the problem, see? I'll lock this down. Yeah. That's the problem. Is it wants to move. I wonder what happens if I just start it off in there. Maybe it can go flying. Well, I'm going to mess around with this. I think what I want is to where it's not making any noise. Fuck, this is going to be some of a pain. I may have to get a mill, because I'm not sure if this is going to work. I wonder if I do it by hand. Can I do it by hand with aluminum? I'm afraid to turn it on like this. Because could be run out on this, who knows, you know? It works in wood. I think what I want is I don't want it to make any noise. This thing isn't the most accurate thing, there's a lot of play. Alright, I'm gonna mess with this. And, shit, I may have to just go like that to drill the aluminum, I don't know. Alright. Yeah, what I've found is there's a lot of play in this chuck. When I put it down, if I push it this way, it hits. If I push it that way, it hits. If I push it that way, well, that way it doesn't. See, it's hitting. I don't know, I'm afraid to turn it on. Well, what can it do? All I can do is bind up, right? Let's see what happens. Seems to be working. Ooh. I think the trick is to just get it absolutely centered, you know? Hey, here goes nothing. Seems to work. Let's try it again. Give it some more tap magic. Yeah, there's just too much play in that baby. He's hitting the guide. I had to put a little shim in there because this got a little bit too small and it was loose. Wonder what happens if I keep going. I think I'm just gonna make a mess. Guys, this is gonna take a mill. This is too flaky. Too much slop and everything. So, I'm gonna have to wait on this part of it. There's a few other things we can work on. Anyway, onward and upward. Well, I decided to take these to a machine shop and have them do them. And I'm going to have them do this side on that one. So I got 6 of them here. Let them do it, and then that'll be done. In the meantime, we can work on taking this apart again. I want to put that brake on. Where's my... oh, there it is. I hope this does it. Damn, I must have put that one on pretty fucking tight. But I have a solution. Mr. Frenchie. That's what they call these Frenchies. Well, they used to. I don't know what they call them now. Damn. I really did that one this tight. The other thing I'm going to do, once I get it all together, is I'm going to, see how loose that is right there? I'm going to just tack weld that on 4 sides, so if I ever do have to take it apart, you just grind off the welds and, you know, hopefully I won't have to take it apart anymore once it's running. Well, you never know. This is experimental shit here, guys. I don't really have to take this one off, but... and this one just unscrews. Well, wait a minute. I don't even have to unscrew this one. Remember that sign in the office? Thimk, T-H-I-M-K. I need to take this one off, though. There. And then we got to take off this nut. Let me get a wrench. I'm in a socket. Isn't this nice? I can just put a socket on this sucker. But I have to hold the pipe. This is a nice little channel lock. You see how it's got a little thing here? That'll let you grab out the stuff like hex shit, you know? The other thing I really like on channel locks, there's something called a hawksbill. And it's got a curved jaw, and all you have to do is just hold it on there and it tightens itself. It's really cool. They're hard to find, at least, you know, they're not common, but as far as a channel lock, that's the way to go. You know? Okay, that's this. And that's it. Now we can put the brake pad on. It's like for an old wagon wheel, you know? There we go. I gotta figure out some way to tighten that on there. Maybe I'll use the 653 or some kind of epoxy, or I can angle a screw in here, you know. I haven't quite decided yet, but here's the brake. That's gonna go right there. The bottom wing will be here. You know, this, once it wears in, then I'm gonna weld this couple half-inch coupling to that, and then somehow here, attached to this, I need some kind of a, you know, to push this up against here, and I haven't quite figured that out yet. But it's gonna be interesting. You know what? I think I can just, well, I'm still working on that. I'm still noodling on that. I'm gonna make a video on noodling. You know, where we get all these ideas from? You know where artists get their inspiration and all that shit from? It's from the universal intelligence. It's from the muses. 'Cause you know, people are pretty arrogant if they think they can dream up all this stuff on their own. This is coming from, you know, somewhere else. It's coming from, there's a guy made a quote that the spirit world or something loves the creations of, you know, reality. Something like that. I'll have to find it. But that's where all this is coming from. And what I do is I just, you know, in bed when I'm going to sleep, I just think of, you know, how to do these things, and, you know, it just comes to you, you know. You know, it just comes magic. So all you gotta do is just sit there and look at it, and the ideas will come. Okay? Alright, that's it for now. I gotta squeeze some grapefruit. But I got all these fittings here. I'm gonna weld this coupling here somewhere. Like maybe right there, and then make a guide for there's gonna be a rod here pushing it in. I'm still not quite sure how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna come up with a good way. Okay guys, that's it for now. Onward and upward. I'm gonna start on those triangular plates. So I need to cut this. This is as far as I got with the bandsaw. I figured out that my blade speed is way too fast. So I'd have reduced it, but it's still like 900 feet a minute. Of course, this is a wood blade, but I'm gonna get one of those motor controllers and see if I can reduce it with that. Meantime, I'm gonna go with one of these cutoff wheels and see how I do with that, and see how these work. So I'm not gonna film it because it's noisy. Well, that works, but it's real slow. I'm gonna go back to the Harbor Freight steel saw and work it with that. And I'm gonna run out of room. I'm gonna hit that, I think. So let's flip it over. Go at it from the other side. Gotta go from this side. Start keeping that straight. Let's see if this works. I may have to use the cutoff wheel to go the rest of the way. This is too much feathering. Let's see, wait, let's do something else. Let's put it further down. How about right there? That should stop some of this chatter. Problem is, I need to go in from the other side. I'm going to try to get it pretty smooth, and I can glue my plan on top of it and then start cutting it up. Okay, this is how it's supposed to look. I'm going to make this part out of steel, and then this is our center, you know, the center shaft. And then we're going to have 3 of these. Like that. That one there. That one there. Actually, it'll be this end. And then this one here. And these will be mounted to the steel. I'm going to have a screw, and I'm going to JB weld it to this hex plate. There'll be one on top, one on the bottom, and then the wings will be, you know, in between the ends. 3 wings. So, I got to cut this this part out of that steel I just showed you. I'm going to do it by cutting it and gluing it on that steel, and that'll give me the lines and the dimensions. Okay, I'm cutting it out of my trusty scissors. What I did is I drew this in SketchUp, and then to get it to the right size, I just changed the size of the image, and when it was right, I printed it out. So at least I got pretty straight lines. And there we go. This needs to be cut out of this. We do have one straight line on this end, so that's one line we don't have to cut. So I was thinking of just gluing it down here and then, you know, cutting it. So, lots of fun. I keep saying if I had a mill I could do do this. You know, I may take this to a machine shop and have them do it, because I've got to take these to the machine shop anyway. Uh, and they've got the right tools, you know what I mean? And this hole needs to be centered absolutely also. So, yeah, I may do that. I may find out how much that costs to cut this out. And it's either that or I wait for that variable speed control. I'm going to order it from Amazon. It's about 35 bucks. If I can lower the speed of my bandsaw to where, you know, it'll cut metal, then I don't need to. I may just do that anyway. I may just order that and wait. Okay, guys, we're done with this part for now. We have to wait. And I figured out how the speed's going to go, the brake. I'm going to have to mount a bar here, have a pivot with another bar that's going to push in on that bar. So we can work on that. Okay, first we need to drill the holes, because this steel thing is going to be mounted on here. I got 2 screws I'm going to use. All my drills are rusty, so I don't know what size they are, so I bought a drill gauge. Let's see what, oh, that's the hang-up hole. Let's see what we need here. What is that? 3/16, 11/64. Just go 3/16. What have I got here? Oh, that's 11/64. This should work. We'll use this one. This is a cobalt. What's this one? Well, there's our 3/16, so we can use that. So we'll go over here. Don't need this. Measure how far in are we gonna go. That'll be good. There's a screw. Anywhere along here is good. Just lock it down wherever that is. Look at that. It's about 1 inch. Ooh, 1 inch. 1 inch in. Oh. This definitely doesn't have to be precise. I need my punch. Punch, punch, punch. What a mess, huh? Fuck you gonna do though? So I'm gonna put this on the high side. I'm gonna say right there. This definitely doesn't have to be exact. This fucking thing sometimes Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright. I'll get my other one. Make a nice divot. If I can find it. I guess it doesn't matter. Hell with it. Give the drill somewhere to start. Yeah, that little brass one's a piece of shit anyway. Huh, they're kind of off. They're not the same distance. Make another one a little bit lower. Too much coffee this morning. So you turn this off every time. Well, I'm glad I mounted the machine vise down here. At least I can... These are good drills. They got the little flats cut in them, you know? So when you tighten it, you gotta find the flat spot. Look at that. This has a little groove in it, which is nice. Raise it up a little bit. No, I can't. It's locked down. Not sure if that's going to go all the way through. Now it will. I guess you guys are getting all the details of this shit. You're along for the ride, experimental. You get to see all the fuck ups, you know? But eventually we'll generate some power. This design is really interesting. A guy named Sharp developed it. All he ever did was build models. I saw that. I talked to him, emailed him, and he sent me some videos and shit. And I said, screw making models. He wanted me to make a model. I said, I ain't making no fucking model. I'm going to build something that does something, you know? I love cobalt drills, baby. Cobalt drills is the way to go. They stay sharp a lot longer. And this is bed frame, you know? Will this fit over here? Yeah, well, look at that. Find the groove. Where's my groove? I think that's... Where's the groove? Oh, there it is. It's way down there. Alright. Right about there. That noise. Yeah, if it's not too expensive, I'm gonna have them cut that triangular piece and Okay, right there. Center that. There's one way to center it. You just get something right there. Drill that thing down. Gotta get my drill. I can't drill it. I can't attach it yet. I gotta weld this on here first. That has to be welded on in the center. How long is this thing? I just use the tape. Five and whatever. I guess I will use this. It'll go up that high. Five and a half. Right on 5.5. So that's 2.5 plus a quarter. 2.5 plus a quarter, right? Half of 5 is 2.5. Half of 50 is 25. So 2.75 is should be the center. 7, 8, roughly. Oh, I had it. I had it. There, look at that. So there's the center. See if those lines are the same. Yep. So there's my center. Now I gotta weld this on there. So we'll take it over to the vise. Shut this off. I love pipe fittings. I love pipe fittings. I do a lot of shit with pipe fittings, you know? So, put this sucker in here. This isn't gonna work right. Unless I angle the dangle right. There. Make sure that fucker's centered. And then tack it on. Well, let me do that.
Everybody that tries DDAmanda absolutely loves her. These are all unsolicited, by the way. We didn't even ask people. I love you guys. Yeah, I love the program. So worth it. Probably made 500K. This guy's up 30K. Having everything I need to research on one page is definite time saver. Single day, 1525 profit. 15K on my first DD. Look at this guy. I don't know what to think about this one, man. This guy says he made 30 million. Read this shit. I don't know. He sounds kind of legit. I fucking love DDAmanda. Your program is the best tool I've ever used in the last 21 years. It just goes on and on. Okay, if you trade stocks, or if you're even thinking about trading stocks, this is for you guys. This is what you need. This is DDAmanda. It's the #1 stock screener and scanner that's out there. Um, and it uses both user input and AI to find and research winning stocks. And this is, it says right here, easy enough to use by total beginners. There's really no learning curve at all. You can be finding stocks within about 5 minutes after you log in. And it also has a lot of advanced features that are used by professional traders. Our mission is to help you make money by investing in stocks. That's the bottom line. That's what you want from something like this. Now, I use this all the time, and I've found some amazing runners. You've got here, look at this. They give you 1 hour of free one-on-one training and instant support. Having good support on a program is just so critical. I mean, here's their phone number right here. You can just call and text. They've got some testimonials here. I want to show you these because they're pretty amazing. I mean, look at this. This is what people think of her. I love you guys. Yeah, I love the program. This guy made 500K. This guy's up 30K. Everything I need to research. I wasn't even in Amanda one week, and he made 10,000 bucks. So these testimonials, it just goes on and on here. So anyway, they've got if you want to try, look at all these features. Dollars traded, 7MA crossovers, all sorts of stuff. But they've got an $8 a day trial subscription, so you can check her out and see if you like her. And some other subscription levels here. Anyway, I highly recommend this, guys, and do check it out and make some money.